As summer approaches, we might start thinking about our physique or maybe the best way to get a tan. And with our priorities elsewhere, it's easy to forget about keeping our teeth healthy. Joining me to talk about oral health during the summer is a representative of the Idaho State Dental Association and general dentist at Lake Harbor Dental in Boise, Dr. Eric Ballou. Doctor, thanks so much for being here this morning.
It's great to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Of course. So we always want to keep our teeth healthy, no matter the season. But what are some of the common issues you see with your patients during the summer months?
Well, like you mentioned, staying healthy for your body starts by staying healthy with your teeth, your mouth, your oral health. One of the problems that we usually find is just not getting enough water. And one really important thing for teeth is a lot of saliva, and a lot of saliva can't happen if there's not some water in your system. So dehydration is probably one of the main causes of dry mouth, and dry mouth is one of the main causes of tooth decay and problems. So that'd be one of them. A second would be just eating too much, and sugar is the culprit that we kind of blame the most, but really frequency is what matters the most. I think we worry a little bit too much on what is sugary, but it's frequency of when you're eating something. You eat some chips or some crackers, and those will sit on your teeth for a very long time, especially those little goldfish. Candy's not good either, but those little goldfish will just sit in there, and your teeth will just feed on that bacteria. Actually, the bacteria feeds on the crackers, and then it kind of just poops out this acid, and that sits on the teeth and starts to do some damage. So that'd be another one that we would see was just increased sugars and snacks and things throughout the summer. Third, cracked teeth from chewing on some ice. I like ice, so I struggle with this one myself. But it's not good for teeth, especially if you're constantly chewing, putting pressure on there. Teeth really shouldn't touch. There should be a gap there of food and not necessarily hard food, things that can chip and break teeth. And ice is one of those things that's not necessarily food. Yeah. Another would be chlorine on teeth from a pool. I haven't seen a lot of this myself, but the acidity in some pools can be an issue. If you're spending a lot of time there, or if you're not checking the pH, maybe your home pool, that would be a very important thing. Neglecting your oral health if you're just forgetting and getting off busy with your summer day, camping and just out and about doing different things like that. It's easier to forget to brush your teeth a couple of times a day. And the last would be just not making it into the dentist. I think that happens quickly, where this summer we think we've got all summer to do that. When the kids are out, when the kids are out of school, we'll get into the dentist then, but we fill it with activities and fun. And then next thing we know, it's the week before school starts, and you just can't get in because we can't fit that many people in that quickly.
Yeah, and let me ask you kind of on that last note right there, with those summer vacations, sports, so we're doing so much during the summer. How would you say we can ensure to sticking with our hygiene routines?
Just create good habits. I think that the first thing would be just make a good habit of waking up and getting your teeth cleaned. Brush. Flossing is important. I think flossing is most important in the evening, actually, because it gets out all the food for the day. But make a good habit of brushing, getting off all that film that builds up overnight. Especially if you're mouth breathing, or if you're getting kind of a lot of air on those teeth and get dried up, you get that film of plaque, and then it doesn't take long for that plaque to get hard and turn into tartar that you can't really get off by yourself. So I think stay ahead of it. And just make sure you keep those appointments. Just whatever your dentist's schedule is, whether it's every 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, whatever it is for you that works best to keep those teeth clean.
All right, great info there. And we are out of time. So joining me today has been general dentist at Lake Harbor Dental, Dr. Eric Ballou. Thanks so much for being here and the great info.